Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're going over a mod called Bangarang, which is a mod that overhauls boomerangs to flesh out the melee subclass and make it a viable option for a playthrough. Let's just jump into the features, shall we? First off, we're going to go over the changes this mod makes to the vanilla boomerangs, which are, all boomerangs now have auto reuse, which means when you hold down the attack button, your boomerangs will automatically fly out. The fruitcake chakram now inflicts a random debuff that includes the debuffs like fire, frostburn, poison, but also the stronger hard mode ones like ichor, cursed flame, shadow flame, etc. The bloody machete now deals more damage based on the longer it flies through the air. The shroomerang now leaves a trail of mushrooms as it flies. The ice boomerang now fires out some ice crystals when it hits an enemy. A combat wrench that is dropped from the mechanic NPC now deals 20% more damage when it's returning to you. And the final vanilla boomerang change is the flamerang now fires off sparks when it hits an enemy, much like the ice boomerang. Now onto the items this mod adds, which are the Synapse, which is a crimson themed boomerang that homes in on enemies, which is crafted with 8 crimtane bars and 5 tissue samples at an anvil. The Shade Chakram, which is a corruption themed boomerang that travels at high speeds, which is crafted with 8 demonite bars and 5 shadow scales at an anvil. The Boomerang, which is a boomerang that releases bees when it hits an enemy, and it is crafted with 14 bee wax at an anvil. The Boomerang, which is a boomerang that breaks into bone shards when it hits an enemy, and it is crafted with 90 bones at an anvil. The Sawed-Off Shot Ring, which is a shotgun boomerang hybrid that fires off a shotgun blast when it reaches the apex of its flight, and is crafted with 1 shotgun and 1 illegal gun parts at an anvil. Then Yin and Rang, which is a boomerang that releases 2 homing shards when thrown, and it's crafted with 1 light shard, 1 dark shard, and 5 titanium bars at a hard mode anvil. The Chloroplast, which is a boomerang that bursts into stingers, which is crafted with 14 chlorophyte bars at a hard mode anvil. The Tesla Rang, which is a boomerang that discharges bolts of electricity to nearby enemies when it hits an enemy, which has a 2.5% chance to drop from the Frankenstein mob during a solar eclipse after Plantera has been defeated. The Chromatic Crux, which is a boomerang that leaves a homing rainbow chakram when it hits an enemy and it drops from the Empress of Light. The Rengaboom, which is a boomerang that starts off at the apex of its flight and then flies towards you, the player, and it drops from the Martian Saucer boss during the Martian Madness event. And finally, the endgame White Dwarf, which is based on the solar-themed weapons. When it hits enemies, it explodes and lights them on fire. It is crafted with 16 solar fragments at an ancient manipulator. But this mod doesn't just add new boomerangs. This mod also adds a few accessories, which are the Boomerang License, which is sold by the traveling merchant after any boss has been defeated. The Illuminate Coating, which makes your boomerangs glow, return faster, and have increased knockback. And it's dropped by Illuminate bats and slimes at a 2% chance. Spectral Amulet, which makes it so your boomerangs are orbited by a pair of spectral glaives, and it's a 4% chance drop from any of the magic-based skeletons in the post-Plantera dungeon. And all 3 of these accessories can be combined into the Glaive Lord's Gift, which, just like any other accessory, you can combine them at a Tinker's Workshop. And that is the Bangarang mod. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, you know what to do. Click the like and subscribe buttons, and also if you have any other ideas for mod showcases you'd like to see like this, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace.